Tonight on 60 Minutes, we are here with Detective Andrew Wyman from Orange County Sheriff's Office, who has just solved one of the most horrific cases of the year. With suspect known as Mr. Hernandez in custody, we go to Susan Child, who is sitting down with Detective Wyman for the first details of how he solved this horrific case and how he got to be the detective that he is today. Hello, Detective Wyman. Thank you for joining us today on 60 Minutes for this exclusive interview.
Thank you for having me.
I'd like to ask you first how you got to the position you are in today.
Well, let's see. It all started back about 10 years ago while I was going to Valencia, getting my associate's degree in criminal justice with the help of the GI Bill. I really had no idea what I wanted to do with myself as far as a career for the future until I really thought about what my purpose in life was. As soon as I was able to get a grip on what I thought my purpose was, I realized that I wanted to work in law enforcement. After finishing my degree, I went to the police academy, then got the job with Orange County Sheriff's Office. I worked as a deputy sheriff for 4 years and then was promoted to detective and have been a detective now for 3 years.
So for those of you that don't know, Detective Wyman was the lead detective on the Mr. Hernandez case. Could you please tell us a little bit about what it took to solve this case?
I would say, more than anything, it took a lot of time management and a lot of self-discipline to be able to work long hours. It also took strengths, such as being responsible, being able to make quick deliberative decisions, all in which helped me achieve my goal of solving this particular case.
We are now being told that we have video of Mr. Hernandez being transported from his court hearing where he was found guilty of murder to the maximum security prison. Detective Wyman, can you please tell us what we are witnessing here in this video?
Well, Susan, as we can see here, the man being escorted by the law enforcement officer is Mr. Hernandez, who was charged with murder.
Detective Wyman, how long did it take the Hernandez case once it got to court?
It took about 10 weeks after deliberations started to charge him with the murder.
Could you please tell us some of the negatives about the job of being in law enforcement?
Well, for this one, I believe that an old friend of mine that I interviewed 10 years ago for a college project that still works in law enforcement to this day said it best when he said that the media portrays us as being a bunch of monsters, and society actually buys into it.
If you could tell the viewers out there today one thing they would need to become a good law enforcement official, what would you say it was?
I would say emotional intelligence is probably the biggest part of being a law enforcement official. The ability to read people and how they are feeling is a very big part in solving a lot of the cases that we encounter today.
I would like to thank you for your time and congratulate you on the Mr. Hernandez case, and wish you luck in future on the behalf of 60 Minutes. Thank you everyone for watching, and see you next Sunday for another exciting episode of 60 Minutes.